Morgan.
No, for the number.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Scrap Studio. This is Stephanie, and over here
And Mama, that means,
is my comic relief.
yep, that means,
And he
nothing.
we're not sponsored. Now go.
My baby fan.
At the end, I'll let you come in and do a hello to your baby fans, okay?
To you're done.
Yes, when I'm done.
Okay, you want it and put down?
No, but
What?
go. Excuse that. He decided to come in right as we were taking the screenshot for the live video. Now, my name is Stephanie. If you are new to my channel, I have been posting a lot of videos. We are super busy. I run the studio, I homeschool, and I run an Etsy store. And we've also expanded over to Facebook. And so I can do that. Our Etsy store is right there. I put it over in the chat. Oh, excuse me. Now, the Scrap Studio, if you're new, I make handmade paper jewelry and other paper crafts. Now, some of you guys probably haven't seen this before. This is a pack of my beads. This is just odds and end beads. So, and if you know what this is called a tea strainer. It's you put loose leaf tea in here to make tea. Oops. So we're gonna be putting a bunch of beads in there. See, this is a typical glass of water. You can see it's water. Now I want to take tea strainer and dunk it in here. You can see the beads are in there. They're all wanting to hang up top, but you can see them. So we're going to set this over here for the time of our video. This is called a water test. Now, some of you may or may not know, I just released my spring summer line a couple weeks ago and just now getting to do a video. This is something I'm thinking about bringing into the shop is water bottles with vinyl lettering. Let me know what you think. And that's just Diet Pepsi. So what we're going to talk about first is my jewelry. Actually, let's talk about some of the new stuff that hasn't been released yet. And one is this. This will be for gender reveals or gender neutral baby showers. Yes, each of those itty bitty rhinestones you see are hand placed. Now, this one is a set I am working on for baby girls. This is a prototype set. So when you do see them in the Etsy shop, they will be up to 50 to 75% off because A, there's only going to be 10 of them, and B, they are prototypes, so they're not 100% plain or perfect. But you can see them right there. And yes, that's all made out of paper. This is all hand done. This is hand woven. These are hand done. When I'm normally up to here in glaze, glue, cleaning products, and whatever else little boys can get into. Okay. Now, the necklaces I'm going to show you, this is not for sale. This is actually 4 or 5 years old. I made it before my son was born, and he's 6 now. So it's over 6 years old. It's a bracelet too. It has spent the last 3 years sitting in my garage, hanging on a display that I never brought in. Now, let's get up and personal. These were some of the first beads I ever made. And they've been living outside or in the garage for a long time. As I said, this one is not for sale because I don't like how the beads look. But this is how I first started them. You can actually tell. This is before I switched over to the Good Glaze. I was using Mod Podge for a glaze, and I wasn't living the performance of it, so I switched over to the triple thick glaze, and I do 2 coats. So what we are going to talk about is my jewelry, and I'm going to hope this doesn't last a whole hour because I'm starving. And I know my little terrorist is probably starving as well. So, earrings, silver with living coral, Peloton's color of the year. This is a twisted metal with a shepherd hook. Really? So, no, I will not put earrings on. It is a hygiene matter. I'm holding them up to my ear because once I put them in my ear, I will not sell them. I will have to take this part off. I'll sell this part, but I have to remove this part if I put them in my ear. And since I do handle them with my grubby hands, I do sanitize all my hooks or my ear wires before we package them up and send them to you so they are sanitized because my grubby little hands. And they also get shipped with a clear silicone back. Another pair of earrings. These are one of my favorites. If I had another set of those, I'd make me a set. Okay, you can see some white on one of the tan beads. That is not a defect. That is called white cardstock. Unfortunately, some colors I cannot find in solid core. That means you have colored white. With white core cardstock, you have colored white and then colored on the bottom. And sometimes, due to the size of these, Thomas, I will call you. Get me your pen jar.
Okay.
And so what I was talking about is some colors I can't get in the solid core, which is the solid color all the way through. So what happens with how thin I cut the beads, sometimes the top core comes up. That's where you get the little white streak. But they're not a defect. Does not harm the bead. Bring it here. Mommy needs a dime. I'm borrowing my son's change jar because I need a dime. And my purse isn't in here.
You talked to my baby and
Not yet. Now go away and I'll give you $1 tomorrow.
oh, hello.
Go away.
Emmy!
Take your pin jar and go away, and I'll give you $1 tomorrow.
Tommy. Really, Tommy.
Okay, so I snagged the time out of his penny jar. This is American dime. This is how small my beads are. So you can get a perspective. So they're really, really tiny. Oh. Sorry, my ears feel weird. I just took out my big studs I always wear. This is a pair of hoops. That doesn't want to straighten up right this second, but there's my problem. They are bright yellow and navy blue. So they are hoops. Everything is that you see is listed in our Etsy shop. I will be updating it. I am working on it not as we speak, but been working on it every few days, trying to change some stuff. I will be getting some better pictures. Unfortunately, I am not a photographer. I wish I was. I wish I had that skill set. But since it's just me, myself, and I do everything myself. Oh, and I just about drank bead water. And yes, I used this jug because I wanted to show off that. God, it's hot in here. Sorry about that. So, sorry, my husband texted me. We're trying to figure out what to feed that. Morgan, I am busy. Morgan artwork. Yeah, Daddy's supposed to be watching now. So this just fits like this. I'm not going to clasp them, but each bead and each link is hand done. And these are cute little things right here. All my jewelry is extremely lightweight. It's paper. And I wear it because I can't wear my big, huge, gorgeous statement pieces or chainmail pieces that I love. I love big, bold necklaces, but due to a neck and back condition, I have degenerate disc disease in my spine. I also have scoliosis, and then my neck sometimes pops out. Yeah, I'm a nightmare with my back, but I can't wear my huge pieces. So that's why I've started doing the paper jewelry, because I can make some of my larger pieces and not feel like I'm like this in 3 hours. So this is a pair of hoop earrings and a light olive green with pink. With a fish hook. These beads actually match those earrings. This is again light olive green, more of a mossy green, and really nice big center piece there. And you have a lovely little clasp on the back. Okay, let me see where my freaking hands are. So there we go. It's really tiny, but it just take this side, and slide it in. And it has some detailing on it. So for something kind of fun, I don't do thing pieces a lot, but this is for back to school or your teacher friends. I can change this top bead to any color you want, but it has two little rulers and a little pair of scissors. I thought something fun for the teachers. Now here's a lovely little bracelet. Sorry about the car noises. I actually think it's my friend coming, our neighbor coming home. Silver bars, nice purple beads, lovely little thing there to hold it all together. Then this is pink and teal fairies. If you know me well enough, I have a thing for fairies, butterflies, and angels. So, half moon fairy with star, beige and coral beads, right on trend with all the clothes. And I just noticed something. But there you go. That everything is in our shop. These are bright coral earrings with handmade tassels. The only piece that is store bought is the big silver pieces. I don't have a metalsmith shop yet. That's one thing I want to learn. But our next jewelry thing we're bringing in will be, as soon as we can get enough sales up, we are going to be bringing in resin jewelry pieces. I want to make some resin beads, some pendants and stuff. I have some really cool ideas. Now, I also have to figure out how to make some molds. But this is euchnite, I believe. I cannot pronounce it. It is actually a real stone with matching paper beads. So, and most of my bracelets are between 6 and 7 inches, depending on what they are. Because I do wear my bracelets a little looser. Okay, I'm not one to show some of these colors. I am dark right now. I've been in the sun last 3 or 4 days. So here's another pair of hoop dangle drop earrings, or chandelier if you want to get technical. They're coral and tan, so works with everything season and next. Pantone, I'm not sure what the color is for next year, but this is what, with the research I've been doing, the coral will be back at, not as the main color, but as a color still. it won't again be the color of the year. These aren't real silver, these are just metal looking like silver. But again, everything's in the shop. If you have questions, you can always reach me through the Etsy chat, through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Just look for my little butterfly and you'll know it's me. A very bright chill coral slip-on necklace, very long. Again, for the person who hates jewelry but needs to wear it every once in a while, this you just slip on. It just hangs. See? We're already at 20-minute mark. And yeah, I cut my hair. Okay, when I was making these, I was thinking of my aunt and my uncle who live up in Washington. I miss them. I haven't seen them in, 4.5 years? But they used to have a winery, so these were inspired by my aunt and uncle's vineyard. These just slip through your ear hole, and you can, as I said, I send clear silicone backs with all my earrings. I don't care if they're post hooks, whatever. I always send a pair on them. But you slide this in, put the back on, and then it just looks like that. Again, I don't put my earrings on. It is a hygiene matter. And I do sanitize them because of my grubby little hands every time I ship them out. Okay, a really cute under the sea bracelet. Or I should say seashore. You have a boat, you have a little starfish charm, another little starfish charm. Then at the very end, right next to the clasp, you have a little anchor. Really fun. And this is one of my smallest ones, I think. It barely doesn't fit me, so. Small silver tone chain, lobster claw. But yeah, this is one of my funner pieces. Oh, those are old. Maybe some will show up. This is a jade and blush pink bracelet. These are real jade chips. And unless I know for sure what a stone is, I won't say if it's real or fake, but these are real jade chips I got from Blue Moon. What the hell's just happening? Just 1 second. Okay. This is a living coral half moon necklace. It is Tibetan inspired. You got 2 here, then you got dangle drops down here. If you'd like the dangles shortened a bit, I can always do that. All information is in our shop. This is lobster claw clasp. Okay, this is a toggle clasp necklace. Yeah. But it's loose. And then everything decides to lay down once you get it on your neck. This is a pinky coral with olive green. Again, working with Pantone colors. For ones who don't want color, this is a past, present, future, and very light green with tan. This does have a chunkier chain if you like that. Um, okay, so it's been about 30 minutes. This is going to take a bit. So what we're going to do, this can't be Photoshop. Real water, splashy, splashy, splashy. Okay, what I'm doing is doing this. Making sure all the water's out. Now we're going to move you down to my table. See the strainer. And there's all the beads. You just watched it come out the strainer. Now all I'm going to do is tap them off because they've been sitting in water. And as you can see, oops, dropped it. Just like normal. No fraying, nothing. And these have been soaking in water for a half hour. All nice and firm. You can see that I can't crush them or anything. And remember, people, these are made out of paper. So you watched it live. Each one I pulled out and tested for you. And the last one. So they were singing water, immersed completely in water in this little strainer for almost a half hour. Now, again, you guys are going to say, oh, this is a strainer. This is how you make real loose tea. So, it isn't like I stuck something in there and water couldn't get to it. It's just so I didn't have to dig into the bottom of the glass with my hand. Okay, you might want to ask, I don't wax my beads. Nope. No how, no will do. Some people use mid wax for furniture. That's not meant to be on your skin, honey. That's not meant to be on your clothes. That won't keep your beads protected. Your beads will, over time, the wax will melt onto your clothes, onto your skin. It could possibly damage your clothing. All mine are a glaze. I do not spray. I do not dip. Spraying, you can't make sure you got all the nook and crannies. Dipping, you get air bubbles. So I tried it a couple times and won't be doing it again. If you see a complete quill work necklace, yes, I do have to spray those because there's no way to actually put a liquid glaze onto them. But this is just a small necklace. It's tan and green. Very simple. This is 100% handmade. I use very few manufactured products. That's all stuff I've done. I can use that and that. Pair of hoop earrings with wire wrapping. They're green and pink, primarily green. This is one of my first attempts at wire wrapping inside with beads. Oh, eyeshadow is Profusion, their neutral palette or their matte palette. One of the two. Sparkly is Precious Petals by Wet n Wild. It's actually a highlighter. I use it right here. Profusion eyeliner, Maybelline Big Lash mascara. Contour is a Profusion palette that's no longer made. Blush is BH Cosmetics neutral mattes. I think neutral blushes. If you want to look it up, Robbie Christie has a full review on it. And then Precious Petal Highlight and Profusion Eyebrow Kit. So, and cute summer necklace, handmade tassel. There's mint green, peach, and yellow. This is just slip on. No issues. Big comfy necklace. You know my child's worse than a cat. I close the door. The cat hasn't showed up yet. My son has his hands underneath my door. And in that color theme, I did a set of lovely stretch bracelets. As again, I am between a 6 and 6.5. And there they are. They are stretch bracelets. You will get extra stretch out of them if you have a larger wrist. And it does come with a whole set of 3. And again, all my stuff is waterproof, unless I clearly state it's not. Trust me, if I sell something waterproof, I let you know. And I think this is the last thing. I have these little tassel earrings that go with that necklace. If you want to wear earrings and necklace, tassel is handmade. It has all 3 colors going throughout. Oh, a couple more. A very delicate little infinity symbol. I have in the shop, but if it doesn't sell, I might keep it for myself. Everything is available in our Etsy shop. We do have a Facebook store, but not all of our products are in it. I haven't moved everything over yet. But this is a pink wire wrap. It is handmade, all the beads. Small chain, lobster clasp. And this is a 5 bead necklace, 3 olive green and 2 yellowish. Again, this is for someone who isn't sure about my paper beads, don't want to make a large investment on one of my bigger pieces. I have some that I call get to know me kind of pieces that have a few beads, give you a certain little look, but not expensive and very simple in style. So, question, comments, or concerns, you can always message me. Comment on the video once I share it. Or you can reach me through Etsy, through their messenger system, Facebook Messenger. I am on Instagram and Twitter. If you want to follow us, we greatly appreciate it. So thank you all. Have a good night. I'm going to go order some food for my child because I am not cooking. It's like 100 degrees outside, and I've been stuck in my little office with a fan over here trying to survive. And I've done 2 live streams today. Thank you. Love you. Talk to you soon. And I will try to be back sooner. It's just with his homeschool and everything else we have going on right now, I don't have time to do makeup videos. I don't have time to do homeschool videos. And I haven't been doing anything I can actually make a video on for crafts. So until I get some extra time, I will try to do some more live streams, but that's about all I can handle right now. So I will talk to you later. Thank you and have a great night.